Welcome back to Decodiva, your go-to space for vintage home decor inspiration. Today, we're stepping back into the Regency era with a romantic styling tutorial that would make Jane Austen herself proud. If you've ever dreamed of creating a little writing nook with charm, elegance, and literary flair, this episode is for you. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more vintage styling tips, give this video a like if you enjoy timeless decor, and leave me a comment below with your favorite Austen novel. I love hearing your thoughts and ideas, and your feedback keeps this channel flourishing. So, grab your cup of tea, settle in, and let's explore how to style a vintage writing desk with romantic details and period-inspired decor. We'll walk through step by step, from the choice of desk to the finishing touches that capture the essence of Regency romance. The foundation of your Jane Austen-inspired vignette is, of course, the writing desk itself. Look for one that has delicate lines, perhaps with turned legs or graceful carvings, reminiscent of the early 19th century. Even if it's a reproduction, what matters most is that it captures the spirit of the period. Consider wood tones that feel warm and timeless. Mahogany, walnut, and cherry woods are especially evocative of the era, but a soft painted finish in cream or sage green can also bring a romantic quality to the piece. Don't shy away from imperfections, they add charm and history. If you don't have a period-authentic desk, a small antique-style table or writing bureau will do the trick. The key is to keep proportions intimate and inviting, as though this desk is meant for penning letters or jotting down thoughts by candlelight. Once you've chosen the desk, think about the backdrop. A soft wallpaper with delicate florals or a muted paint color creates a setting that feels like it belongs in Austen's world. Pale blues, dusty pinks, or warm creams are wonderful options. If you can't commit to wallpaper, consider a folding screen with vintage fabric or even a wall hanging to anchor the space. This creates a sense of enclosure, making the writing area feel private and intimate, just right for reflecting and dreaming. Adding framed silhouettes or botanical prints can further enhance the Regency atmosphere. They bring in historical references without overwhelming the space, and they look lovely against a softly painted wall. No writing desk is complete without the perfect chair. Choose one with elegance and comfort in mind. A spindleback chair, a small upholstered seat, or a carved wooden side chair all fit beautifully with the theme. If you prefer added coziness, drape a lace-edged throw or a floral cushion on the chair. This not only softens the look but also hints at the romantic sensibilities of the Austen era. The goal is to create a spot that feels welcoming, as though you could easily spend an afternoon here writing letters, reading poetry, or simply daydreaming. Textiles are essential for adding warmth and romance to your writing nook. A delicate lace runner across the desk surface can soften the hard edges while introducing a feminine touch. You might also consider a small embroidered mat beneath a lamp or a floral fabric draped casually over one corner of the desk. These details echo the elegance of handmade Regency textiles. If you'd like, layer in a small rug beneath the desk and chair. Choose something with soft patterns and muted colors to anchor the space and create that sense of quiet refinement. Lighting is crucial in creating atmosphere. For a truly authentic feel, consider a brass candlestick or a small candelabra as a centerpiece on the desk. Flameless candles are a practical modern option, but they still give off that warm, flickering glow. A petite vintage lamp with a fabric shade is another lovely choice. Look for soft light rather than harsh brightness, something that makes the area feel like a cozy retreat. Position your lighting so that it highlights the writing surface without overwhelming it. Gentle pools of light are what make this space feel personal, almost secretive, as if you're writing late into the night. Of course, no Jane Austen desk would be complete without writing materials. Place a bundle of cream or ivory stationery, tied with ribbon or twine, on one side of the desk. This instantly suggests correspondence waiting to be penned. Pair the paper with a feather quill or dip pen displayed in a small inkwell. Even if you don't plan on using it, this simple addition instantly transports the space back to the early 1800s. You might also scatter a few vintage postcards, handwritten notes, or even a favorite passage from Austen herself to bring extra charm to the vignette. Books are absolutely essential for this look. Stack a few leather-bound classics, ideally with worn spines and gilded edges, to create visual layers. Even inexpensive thrifted books can be given an antique look with simple DIY touches. Arrange them in small piles, perhaps with one open to a meaningful passage. This adds not only beauty but also a sense of ongoing thought and imagination. If you happen to have Austen novels in vintage editions, even better, let them take center stage. They'll remind you and your guests of the literary world that inspired this entire design. Fresh or dried flowers are a must for capturing romance. A simple arrangement of roses, peonies, or wildflowers in a small porcelain vase instantly elevates the desk. For a softer, more timeless touch, dried lavender or baby's breath in a glass jar can add fragrance and texture without overpowering the space. If you want longevity, silk florals in muted shades work beautifully. The goal is to add natural beauty, echoing the gardens Austen so often described in her novels. While period accuracy is inspiring, don't forget to weave in your own story. Add a framed photograph, a treasured keepsake, or a small trinket that connects to your personal history. These details make your space feel authentic and lived in, as though you're not only honoring Austen's era but also writing your own story alongside it. The blending of personal touches with period-inspired decor creates a balance between historical romance and modern individuality. Little curiosities are what bring character to your desk. A magnifying glass, a small brass clock, or a cameo brooch displayed on a tray can all act as conversation pieces. These tiny details suggest a life of thought and observation, perfectly in line with the spirit of a writing desk. They also help break up the space visually, adding layers of interest. Choose items that feel timeless rather than trendy, pieces that might plausibly have been treasured by someone in the early 1800s. Alongside flowers, greenery can add freshness to your writing nook. A small potted fern, ivy, or even a sprig of herbs like rosemary creates an earthy counterbalance to the delicate details. Plants were a staple of Regency interiors, often displayed in drawing rooms or on writing tables to bring a bit of the outdoors inside. Even a simple glass of cut greenery on the desk can provide the perfect dash of life and vibrancy without overwhelming the romantic softness of the space. Scent is often overlooked but plays a powerful role in setting the tone. Consider a small dish of dried rose petals, a lavender sachet, or a softly scented candle near the desk. Fragrance adds another layer of romance, evoking feelings of nostalgia and comfort. It helps transform your desk from just a piece of furniture into an entire sensory experience. Keep scents gentle and natural rather than overpowering, something that lingers softly, much like a whisper from another time. When styling your desk, think about symmetry. Place your tallest items, like a lamp or candlestick, on one side, and balance it with a stack of books or florals on the other. This creates visual harmony and prevents the desk from looking cluttered. Each element should have breathing room, much like a carefully composed painting. The balance of height, color, and texture ensures the desk feels graceful, inviting, and cohesive, rather than busy or overwhelming. Now that the main elements are in place, it's time to add the final touches. A lace bookmark peeking out of a book, a ribbon trailing from a stationery bundle, or a delicate handkerchief folded nearby all add subtle romance. Think of these flourishes as whispers of a story, small hints that someone has just stepped away from their writing to take a stroll in the garden. These little details, though understated, are what bring the entire vignette to life, transforming it from mere decor into a moment frozen in time. And there you have it, your very own Jane Austen-inspired writing desk, styled with romantic details and period-inspired decor. This little nook can transport you to another time while still feeling like a part of your modern home. Thank you so much for joining me today on Decodiva. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, hit the like button, and leave a comment sharing your favorite styling tip or Austen moment. Until next time, may your home always feel as romantic and inspiring as the pages of a beloved novel. See you soon.